What is going on, everyone? Andrew here, back with the new shop series, or the shop series, in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Now today, we're not working on any customers' cars, we're working on our own, and we're going to be doing the sleeper truck today. Now as you can tell, the body looks crummy. Oh no, there's no headlights, because we got to purchase them. Everything minus the body is going to be all new. I haven't got the wheels picked out, they're already mounted. Or they're balanced, I should say. They're ready to be put on the truck. So let's bring this in, put at car lift B. And we're going to lift this thing up in the air and we're going to start stripping it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take off the shoes, the axle, the solid drive axle. Like I said, when this thing's done, you're not even going to know it's got any performance to it whatsoever. And that's the beauty of what a sleeper is. However, if you look at the rear of the truck, you're going to notice something's up with it. Not going to be able to quite figure out what it is, but you're going to notice something is up with it. What? What we got going on? One lonely leaf, or U-bolt, leaf spring. Yeah, there we go, man. We're gonna call it a leaf spring, man. You're gonna yank these off, and the reason why I say you're gonna know something's up with it is because it's gonna have two chrome pipes sticking out the rear. Gotta yank this off and get rid of that, and we gotta pull this. Now, this is the things I love to do in this realm here is take old junky cars, basically make them all new, but still looking old. And I was originally going to rob the wheels, actually I originally robbed the wheels off that car for this, but I was like, this doesn't look right, if you know what I mean. So I went back to the factory 16-inch wheels that came on the truck. I'll add that to the list just in case. We're going to drop this tranny. First we got to take out the starter. I never did see if this motor will run. It's fairly complete actually. Where did I get this truck from? Auction. I wonder if it'll run. Let's try to see if we can get it started. I mean, the motor's not staying in it, so we're putting in a nice big motor. We're putting in a big supercharged motor. That's what we're putting in this. She ain't got no oil. What's going on there? And definitely won't start with the oil. I wonder what kind of condition the starter's in. 30%, that's not bad. Be enough to start her. But she ain't got no seats. She ain't got no seats. Who knew? Ain't got no seats. She definitely ain't gonna start with no seats. Now these are gonna be the seats we're gonna be running in it anyway. And this is the factory steering wheel, but let's put a little wood grain in our life. Guess we'll get one. Oh, it's already got the steering wheel in it. Well, wouldn't you know it? Well, maybe we'll just keep that then. Well, we're not going to continue on messing with this. I have a feeling the coil's shot. We're just going to yank her out out of the rest of the engine pile collection. I got a couple of them. Now we got to drain the oil out of it. Yippee! We'll start with a new block. We start with all the good trimmings. While this is draining, we're going to go with the cherry picker. Considering I just put that oil in there, she was mighty brown. Awesome. Drop this down. Now let's give ourselves here a blank canvas. Look at that party. We got the bumpers. We got the fenders all the way around. We got the tailgate. We got the rear bumper. Now we need to do right here. We need that glass, this glass, that light, and we'll look for junky mirrors. Not putting those headlights in. I just like the look of these headlights on how dark they are when they go in the truck. Looks something special, man. Actually, those taillights were good shape, to be honest. Oh, come on now. I guess I must have been too far away. Didn't want to operate for me. Actually, these taillights weren't in too bad a shape. But safety first. Look at that. Doesn't even look really all that different now, does it? They just look old. Okay. Now, we're going to put this back up in the... Well, we're going to close the hood so we don't hit it off the rafters. Well, the metal one's up there, the piping. We're going to put this back up on the lift. And we're going to finish stripping her. Come on now. I'll see it doesn't want to stay over there. Alright, here we go. Now it doesn't necessarily need to have high performance brakes, but we're not putting factory stockies on it either. Now I would love to put disc brakes on the rear of the truck, but that's not possible. Sucks, but is what it is. That's right. Come on, get out of there. Just a little lower. Alright, well, we got one bushing. We got one bushing holding the cross member in. Now I've taken the liberty of marking everything so we know what parts to get. Even though these older vehicles are so nice because they're basically almost all the same parts interchangeable. It's a beautiful thing. Now because half the truck's already missing, didn't take much to disassemble. Now we pull the steering rack and the cross member. Perfect. Now we're going to start buying parts. Like I said, we're going to put in a supercharged motor. And she's going to sing like a canary. We need two of these. One of those. Oh wait, probably need a few of these. Definitely need one of those. Without this, we ain't going anywhere. And then we need the valve covers. Valve cover A. Valve cover B. Keep it cruising. We need a full tank. We need an oil filter. We need an oil pan. We also need piston rings. Oil pan, watch that, right there. We also need power steering reservoir. We need a radiator C, OHV V8 that. We need 16 of these. And we kind of need 8 of these. I mean, if we don't want to put the motor together and just let it sit there, well, that's fine too, but yeah, no. Need this. Need this. We need that. And this pulley is crucial. That's for the overcharger pulley. We need a timer chain. We need a timer chain cover. Right there. We need the push rods. 16 of them. And we need a water pump. We gotta get that water pump. Now we don't need the pulley because we already got one. We need 2 calipers, 2 cylinders, 2 drums, 2 pads. We need one of those, a couple of these, and some of those. Perfect! We're gonna need this, we're gonna need that. Drop this down, come down, let's get her done. I mean, this truck, unsuspecting, you are not gonna suspect that it is what it is. I mean, yeah, it's gonna have nice tires on it, but the rims are gonna be rusty as heck, just to match the rest of the body. And that's what we're going for. And there we go, all the way up on the right hand corner. We need 2 of them, not 1. Fuel filter, fuel pump. Now we need coil B, distributor A, distributor cap, a rotor, which I think I already had one. We need the plug wires, which are right there, ignition wires V8. Keep it cruising, keep it cruising, keep it cruising. We need 8 of these. We need the power steering pump. We need the air filter. We need 8 plugs, because I'm not using the ones for my Camaro. We need the V8 OHV overcharger. Well, that was the intake. This is the overcharger. Keep it cruising, keep it cruising. Yeah, let's splurge. We got 2 of those. Now what exhaust? V8C. Nope, not that one. This one. And we need 2 middles. And then we need 2 rears. Right here. Boom, look at that. We need this, that, and this. Now let's go up here all the way over to gearbox. Where's the OHV? Right there. Now let's head back over here. Suspension, we need 2 of those. 2 of those. Definitely 2 of those. Steering knuckle C. Yep. Need a couple of these. A couple of those. A couple of those. I think I already bought them, I wasn't sure. Cross member E. Same as every other muscle car in this game. We need 2 shock Bs. Because it's got drum brakes, not discs. We need rear axle knuckle housing B. 2 of them. We need 2 of these. 2 of those. A couple of these. Some of those. Definitely need these. And I think we need 4 of those. And we definitely need a leaf spring rear drive axle, that's for sure. Anything in here? Let's see. We need 12 bushings for the front, which I already have lots, and we need 4 bushings for the rear. We need sway bar end link B, a rack, and I only need 1, but we're gonna get 2 anyway, just to be on the safe side. You never know. And then wheel hub 4 is the one you use for drum brakes. I think that's pretty much about it. Alright, now I am going to go paint the diff, and I am going to go paint the front cross member. That is for certainty. Just add a little bit of flair in our life, you know what I mean? Of course y'all do. Y'all are a bunch of smart people. And you know what, we're going to do the block too. Perfect. Gotta do her black, man. Paint her black, set her back. Cross member E. I could have repaired everything. Look at that. Beauty. Now then it also hides it underneath a little bit. Now then you're kind of living in the shadows. Alright. Let's start heading back and start putting this thing together. First things first, we're going to assemble the shock absorbers. Like I said, looking at this truck, I promise you, you are not going to suspect that it's going to have any power whatsoever. You're going to think it's just a junk one that somebody took out of the junkyard and did nothing with. Alright, is that both of them? Yes it is. We're on our way over here. And let's build ourselves a motor. Right there. Gotta put the coil on. Gotta put the fuel filter. The block. Doesn't that block just look nice in that color? Nice shiny block. Looks sparkling. Told you we had a few crank caps. Did I not say we had a few? Excuse me here for a moment. Sorry about that, guys. I have another vehicle here I'm trying to get rid of and had to deal with someone there. I'm back now. Don't forget, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Share it if you choose to. And don't forget to also drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want to see built. And if we have it, we'll build her. Alright, putting the roll caps on now. Alright, alright. We're getting her done. Hold on a second. Alright. We got what? 2 roll caps left? And then we put the pan on. Beauty, look at that. Ain't that pretty? That's pretty looking, ain't her? I mean, better off if it was a different color, but it is what it is. Now we can flip it back over. Put the cylinder heads on. Nice aluminum cylinder heads. Guess we gotta put the camshaft in. Let's put the distributor in next. Only because it's easier to do it now than when you have all the supercharger and stuff on, because then it just, there's no room to get this back clip. So alright, now we're gonna put the push rods in. After that, we put the rockers on, valve cover, plugs, exhaust, and you probably hear a bunch of background noise right now. And that was my puppy dog Spade running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He's all excited. He just came in from outside. Come inside, smell like wet dog. The weather this time of year, ain't it? Everything's all soupy. Instead of saying sloppy or soupy, it's sloopy. Oh yeah. It's looking real good now. Might look like I only have one of those. Alright, I'm gonna put on the other cylinder head. The push rods, the rockers, the plugs, and the exhaust. Then we put the intake on, then we put the supercharger on, cobs, filters, the hat, and then we mosey on. Put the front end of the motor together, and we go put the rest of the truck together. And then once we got the truck together, come back here, grab the motor, put the motor in place, and we make a rock and roll, and we'll throw her on the dyno. I personally think this truck's gonna look amazing when it's done. It may not be all shiny new like most people like, but I'm not most people. Prefer to have something that looks old and raggedy and perform like a race car, you know what I mean? No, not yet. Not yet. I'll put the plugs in. Fill the hole. Come on now. Give it a program. Now put the wires on. You can definitely tell that there's some kind of performance stuff going on with this, but you won't be able to determine what it is. I mean, supercharger is kind of an obvious dead giveaway, but you know. That's why I like that full pick 'em up truck, the F100 XL edition, because the standard edition does not allow you to put this motor in it, and the F mill, well, that's just straight up V6 or B6. It's an inline 6, 225 slant 6. So, put the alternator on. Ooh-wee, nice and shiny. Redneck's Paradise. Panel cover. Water pump. Water pump pulley. Now we gotta put the overcharge belt on. I put the crank pulley on. Look at that, it's starting to take shape. It's starting to look like a real motor. Yeah. Guess what? The motor's built. Now we're gonna go build ourselves a truck to go with the motor. Once I stop walking into things. New fuel tank, new fuel pump. And we gotta put the exhaust on first. That's just something I like to do. Kinda gives me the inspiration, you know what I mean? Well, alright. Look at that. Nice and shiny, shiny, shiny. And that's why I call it a Redneck's Paradise. Put the axle in, or the differential housing, man. Put on U-bolts. Hey, get back here. Why are you running away on me? I think I had enough small bushings too. Holy smokes. I didn't realize I had that many. Axle. Axle in, axle out. Wheel cylinder. The shoe, the drum. And now for the final touch. Now we gotta do these ones right here. See what I mean? I mean, you can tell there's something going on here, you just don't know what. That's why I put the old rusty wheel back on. I could have went all shiny new, but I already built me one of them. Hence why I did the junkyard build and stuff like that, because I just, I like finding something old and making it work. Unfortunately, the only oldest thing I got is 91 C1500. I guess it is kind of old. Shock on. Shock on, man. Look at that, look at that. There we go, we're getting her done. 305, 5016. Oh yeah. Cruise our way all the way over here to the front, put the cross member in. Look at that, nice and shiny black. Oh, like I said, it kind of hides what I'm doing here. For the most part, anyway. It doesn't like completely eliminate it, but got one more bushing to put in, and the cross member's in play. Now we bounce the over to here, put this in, and get ready to put all the rest of the stuff on. Now we put the top one on, or the upper one. Upper control on. Put the shock on. Shock on, man. Shock on. sway bar link B. Alright. See, we got a few of them too. Holy smokes. I gotta stop buying parts and just start using them. Create a parts, I'm gonna create a parts store here in a second. Alright, now we gotta put the rotor on. No. Oh, crap. Alright, we brought ourselves back. Shiny new. Gotta put the outer tie rod on. The dust, or the hub cover, whatever you want to call it. I call them backing plates. You say tomato, I say tomato. Yeah, you know what I mean? Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. You know what I'm saying? Alright, the bottom end of the truck is done for now. See, like, look at that. It does not look all that fancy. At all. Looks raggedy. Right? Looks all raggedy until you go walk up to it and go, boom, look at that, all brand new. Woo-wee! Looks all sharp and shiny. I'll go work under here. I'll take out this battery. Here comes a $50 bill. There we go, right there. How? There's... That's 150. Yeah, let's go for the gusto, right? We're almost done. I think we got the windshield washer fluid thing left. We're gonna actually use the drain tool on this one. There's a lot of fluid in there. And let's, instead of getting charged $200 for the day, let's only get charged $150. Alright. Now it's time we put everything in up front here. And we go get the motor. Why do I have all these double pots? I understand why I got that. Huh. What? I really bought it? Bet you I don't have the lid for it though. He's almost done. I do have the lid for it. Who would have ever thunk? Alright. Let's go get ourselves a motor. Look at that. Look at that. Beauty of this truck is the motor doesn't poke through the hood. So you don't really know what's in there. See? Watch. See? You can't tell. See what I mean? The motor's in there. You can't tell what's in there. Not even by looking like this. See a little bit of shine. You know what I mean? And you pop the hood, boom. We got diamond and a goat tires. Let's start here, work our way all the way around until we get the master cylinder. Put in some washer fluid, help keep that windshield nice and clean. And we're going to put in some power steering fluid after this to help when you go to turn corners. That's a heavy motor. Oh yeah, look at her fill up. Boom, done, max. Now we need the engine oil. See, they improved something because the battery used to get in the way. Perfect. Now we come over here, we fill this up, and we go underneath the truck, put in the transmission, drive shaft, starter, and bring it over to the dyno. Look at that, perfect. Like I said, nobody'd ever suspect anything. Now, what I want you all to do, and I know probably most of the people aren't even going to watch the video to this point, but if you do, I appreciate it and thank you very much. Y'all are too kind if you do. But drop a comment. Tell me if you actually think this thing would look like a sleeper, and if you would suspect anything going down the road with it. I mean, if say you're cruising down the main drag and this thing drives by you, would you suspect that it has any like I personally I wouldn't. I would have no clue. Like, look at that. Yeah, it's got a little bit wider tires on it, on the back. But that's it. I would not suspect a thing. Alright, let's go give it a wheel alignment. We're going to drop this down, slide it over. Perfect. Do the same thing to this side. Nope, didn't have to, just had to drop it down. Now let's go put her on the dyno. See if I forgot anything. Nope, didn't forget nothing. Alright, it's supposed to make 498 horsepower from the factory at 691 foot-pounds of torque. Let's see if we can make 900. A Detroit muscle. .949 horsepower at 4,300 RPM and 1,300 foot-pounds of torque at 2,800 RPM. Wow, this thing's a torque monster. Should definitely light the tires up, that's for sure, if you're not careful with it. But alright guys, that concludes our video for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to drop a comment. And when you hit the notification bell, don't forget to click all, so then you get all the videos, all the posts, all the updates, everything I'm doing. And I hope to catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.